You know what I don't get? I don't get why humanoids need validation with slavery IDs and passports and etc. validation items just to go see different places on planet Earth. You know, humanoid extraterrestrials that's living on planet Earth, man, they always gotta have validation to go to certain places. It's like when they're driving a vehicle, they need validation with a certain ID just to prove that it's them driving the vehicle and shit. Like it's just crazy as heck. If you need to have validation just to go certain places, that's not freedom at all. Like if I gotta show a slave owner authority my ID of who I am as a person just to go certain places, I don't think you living with freedom at all, because if you're living with freedom, you don't have to worry about no ID, no socials and birth certificates and all these different items that don't even matter, man. Like, bro, all these fucking religious people, even they can admit that even they can admit that having IDs and all this other validation stuff is just lame. Even these religious people admit this stuff. That's how you know I'm not bullshitting when I'm telling you this, man. Like, it's just sad to me, man, because animals, animals, they can go anywhere on planet Earth without no validation. Animals don't need no fucking ID. Like, literally, animals don't need ID or any particular validation just to go certain places. But if a humanoid extraterrestrial was to go certain places, what's gonna happen? They gonna get stopped by some slave owner authorities and get asked about some ID and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta follow certain speed limits, you gotta follow all these different slavery rules and shit. Because you gotta think about the word freedom. Freedom means you basically do whatever without needing validation from anybody, right? Okay, so like me, like I literally do not like having to have validation just to do certain things. Like a lot of the spiritual beings don't like to have validation to do certain things, man. Because think about it, bro. A lot of humanoids on planet Earth, and planet Earth has been around. Planet Earth is supposedly been around for a very long time. How has no humanoid extraterrestrial spoken on about how needing validation with slavery IDs and passports is slavery just to go see places on Earth? If Earth is the home of a lot of soulful life forms, a lot of breathing soulful life forms, why the fuck we need validation with these IDs and all these passports just to be able to go different places? That's fucking slavery, man. Like, do y'all not realize that shit? I'm pretty sure most humanoids are gonna see this video, and probably more than any other type of species in this multiverse, man, because this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. You shouldn't need validation with slavery IDs and passports and several things just to go to places that's supposed to be your home. Like, literally, bro. Like, it really makes me shake my head, man. Like, bro, like needing validation from slave owners just to see humanoids on Earth, since I mean, Earth is supposed to be home for all soul beings. Animals don't need validation to go all these different places, so why humanoids need to have it? Why humanoids? That's why I say animals have it easier than humanoids on planet Earth, because they ain't gotta worry about having validation to do certain things. Because, bro, let me tell you something. You have to be a certain age to do this and do that. Like, that's just slavery, man. Like, they don't make no fucking sense. Why you gotta be a certain age to do this? Who set those rules? A particular slave owner that comes from the elephant's mouth and the horse's mouth. These Democrats and Republicans, they literally say, "Oh, you gotta be this certain age to do this. Oh, you need this ID in order to do this. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to do it." That's not freedom. That's not freedom at all. Like, because if there was actual freedom, there wouldn't be no such thing as IDs and all these different things that it don't even matter. Like, bro, like, so if I go to a goddamn church, so if I go to a church, why does my ID matter? Why, if I go to a church, why does my ID, my social security, birth certificate, every single thing that we use in a so-called matrix system matter, bro? Like, come on, man. All you fucking religious people, You even know for a fact you be talking about your saviors all day. So you even say like, why does our ID, why do we need validation to do things if we can just have freedom through a particular savior? Even y'all be saying that type of shit. And like for me as a person who is known to be a realist, a person who thinks with intuition, I'm sitting here like, bro, needing validation with slavery IDs just to do certain things, that's crazy, man. Like, bro, way before the slave owners even came into existence, man, a lot of individuals, a lot of humanoids was able to do everything without needing validation of an ID, a passport, you know, like the earth really was home for a lot of soulful beings. So if you a person living in Brazil, if you wanted to go to Ghana right now, you can do that without needing some fucking passport and ID to prove who you are with your identity. And you don't even have to pay money to even go there. Like me, if I wanted to go to the fucking Caribbeans right now, a Caribbean country, it might be fucking Barbados or whatever. Any Caribbean country. If I choose to go to any country on this planet, back then, before the slave owners was even a thing, I could go there because there wasn't no slavery IDs and passports and money to get involved with everything. You see what I'm saying, man? Like, bro, this stuff is crazy, bro. Like, it don't make no sense to me, man. Like, if Earth is really home for a lot of soulful life forms, then that means you can go to any country, any place on planet Earth for like with freedom, with for free. You ain't gotta worry about no fucking showing your ID, showing your passport ID and all that stuff. Why the fuck I gotta prove who I am to go see a fucking country, to see a planet, a place on a planet that's supposed to be my home? Because every place on earth supposed to be my home, right? But these slave owners, they literally saying, oh, well, these places on earth is not your home, so we need your ID and passport ID to go see these places. Why the fuck I need that shit, man? That's crazy as hell, bro. Like, that's crazy as hell, man. I'm gonna even do a part two of this video with my face showing the two to even explain this stuff as well too. So be on the lookout for this shit.